So you're in the market for a minivan. And let me guess, you're deciding between the Honda Odyssey and the Chrysler Pacifica. Both are excellent choices, but personally, I prefer the Pacifica. It has superior styling, a smarter interior, and even a plug-in option. Now, I last reviewed the Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid a couple of years ago when it first hit the market. But here's what's new and what you should know before purchase. Between the Pacifica and Grand Caravan, Fiat Chrysler absolutely owns the minivan market. The Odyssey and Sienna also sell in big numbers. But once Chrysler converted the Pacifica from an underappreciated crossover SUV to a sliding door family mover, it put its competitors on notice that the original was still king. There are three main hybrid trim levels starting at around $42,000. And all of the mechanicals are identical, so it really just comes down to the level of accoutrements. And this one here is the Pacifica Hybrid Limited, loaded up with just about everything anyone could want in a minivan for about $51,000. Now, it is full of luxury features that you can't get on the lesser trims, like the soft Nappa leather, and tech you won't find on the others either, like Park Assist. But the hybrid must lose out on some features of the gas model, right? After all, there are 96 lithium-ion batteries down here that it has to lug around. So the biggest downside to the hybrid is the loss of the second row stow-and-go seats, a Pacifica trump card. Now, these captain's chairs can still be removed, but they're really heavy and clumsy. And as for that cool integrated vacuum cleaner, not here either. Oh, and as for towing, Chrysler doesn't recommend it. So what does a full charge get you? About 32 miles depending upon the outside temperature. And it has that immediate torquey goodness we all love from an EV that makes it sneaky quick. Plus it's quiet because the engine isn't running. Now when it is operating as a hybrid, the back and forth between gas and electric is completely seamless. And you can monitor that hybrid action on a number of various screens. Now when it's plugged into your standard household outlet, it's going to take about 14 hours to fully recharge. But that number drops down to only 2 hours with a level 2 charger. It does not supercharge, however, so don't even think about it. And of course, it's still going to run if you never plug it in at all. That's not wise, but it's not going to leave you stranded until you run out of gas in about 520 miles. I don't like the fact that when the Pacifica is locked, that the power cord can still be removed, leaving you vulnerable during public charging. The hybrid is carrying around an extra 650 pounds, so it seems as though the ride quality has taken just a bit of a hit here. And there is a tendency for the body to showcase a few more rattles, even when riding upon this heavy-duty suspension. But it's really just a nuance and not at all a deal breaker. Its 260 horsepower output and honed steering and braking feel really give it a pleasing drive. Did you know you can now get the S Appearance package on all hybrids, including the Limited? It costs $795 and adds a lot of blacked out stuff for that infusion of Dodge street cred. The interior is pure minivan genius. It seats up to 7 in complete comfort with a third row that bests all others. You even get window shades, a sunroof, and your own USB port. And those seats still do fold into the floor for times when you want a flatter cargo area. And that deep well comes in handy too. Both sliding doors and the tailgate can be activated with a kick of the foot. There's remote start and even umbrella holders. The Uconnect Theater is the best rear seat entertainment system on the market. Modern, touchscreen or remote controlled, fully connected, embedded games and apps and Blu-ray compatible. It is a kid's dream. Talking mileage with plug-in hybrids really isn't that helpful. If you drive 30 miles or less, you may hardly ever use a drop of gas. A lot of highway driving will obviously tilt the scales in the opposite direction. Now, for what it's worth, the EPA rates this at 82 miles per gallon equivalent, and then at 30 mpg after the big battery is fully depleted. Based on that, it'll save the average owner $3,750 in fuel costs over 5 years when compared with the gas Pacifica. Unfortunately, J.D. Power ranks the Pacifica at the bottom of the segment in both quality and reliability and resale value. But also keep in mind that the hybrid still qualifies for the full $7,500 federal tax credit. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammes.